Hey everyone, I hope and I trust that you're doing amazing. I want to talk about the basic of the basic of the basic of all things, which is what is manifesting. Chances are you already have a really good idea about what it is. So this is a refresher for you if you do know. But it could also be that you're pretty new in this and you hear manifesting all around and people putting a lot of ideas in your head, and some ideas are actually saying something completely different than others, and you're a bit like, okay, what's going on here? How does this work? You are here on this channel, or maybe you're reading this on my blog. Yeah. Because you want to know how to consciously create your life. Manifesting, understanding what manifesting is like the first thing you need to know. It's like if you want to learn how to sprint and jump hurdles, you need to know how to crawl first. And from crawling comes walking in a very funny way, and looks also really cute on babies. And then from that you can start running, and from that you will start sprinting, and somewhere in between you also learn how to jump hurdles. And it's the same with getting a better conscious creation. At one point you can make quantum jumps when you know how this works. You can literally jump from one version of reality to another. So what is manifesting? Manifesting is not something you want or something that you are trying to do, because I hear a lot of people say, I'm trying to manifest this and that. I am working on manifesting this and that. I want to manifest so and so. Manifesting is the same as breathing. It is built in. You came with the ability to manifest, because that is how we create our reality. Everything that you see, including your body, everything that you see around you at this very moment is a manifestation. It comes through you, and it comes through you because of your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and emotions. Not only the ones that you had a millisecond ago, but also the ones that are stored, literally are stored in your body as energy. Well, you are energy. You know that energy has different densities, it has different vibrations, and everything around us that we see as matter is energy vibrating at a different level. Now, it is also true that, and this goes a bit far maybe for your understanding, and I'm not even trying to get my head around it. I'm just taking it as a truth and working from that onwards, because for me it's not really necessary to know how this works, but I'm going to tell you anyway, is that in every moment we create everything anew. And in fact, there is no... like something doesn't turn old, it doesn't get wear and tear. Everything is constantly created anew. But because we have a certain frame on planet Earth, because we work with camouflage time, so to speak, and because we assume that things over time get older and get look not so new as they did 15 years ago, let's say, we create a different version of the thing, even of our bodies, continuously. And that is just something that you have to assume. And if you want to know more about that, then I can recommend you to read Seth's books. Seth by Jane Roberts. But I'm digressing. I'm talking about the basics of the basics, manifesting. What is manifesting? Okay, so now you know that it is inherent to you. You came with it. It's built in. That's how you create life on Earth. That's how you create your reality. So now that you know that, you might ask, okay, but if I manifest all day, every day, then how do I manifest the things that I want and unmanifest the things that I don't want? For that, you need to know who you are. Who are you? What is your set vibration? What are you believing most of the time? What are you feeling, thinking, emoting about most of the time? Because when you know that, you also understand how you have created what you have created up until now, which might be some things nice, some things not so nice. And so there's no one else to blame but self. That's how Neville says it. I don't like the word blame because it presupposes that you did something wrong. We never do anything wrong. The only thing that we do is experience. That's why we're here. At the essence, we don't want anything at all. We came here to experience. Want comes from a part of us, and need comes from a part of us that's, I don't like to say it's the ego, because the ego has such a bad rap. But I'm going to use the word ego because I don't know how to say it differently. But don't think that the ego is a bad thing. We need the ego. Like the ego looks in and the ego looks outward. But when you, Seth explains it like this, like when you let the ego kind of roam free, like for instance when you have a puppy or you have a child and you don't tell them what the frames are, you just let them run wild, and you don't, what's the word, erziehen. You don't look after them and you don't tell them this is wrong, this is right, these things. Forgot the English word. Opvoeden is Dutch, so if you're German or Dutch, then you got it. But by now you understand what I'm trying to say. Then they just grow into these wild dogs and wild children and just wild, and they are very not so well behaved. And it's the same with the ego. It needs a frame. That's it. But in essence, your ego is wonderful and it's pure and it's here to help you. It's not a bad thing. So, where was I? Our thoughts, feelings, emotions, and our beliefs. These determine the vibration that we are at from moment to moment. And you know that your vibration determines what you experience in your life. Like attracts like. You can only see, experience, and have in your life mirrored back to you by the vibration that you're having. I think that was a really interesting sentence. So let me go back. So you can only experience that which is of the same level of vibration that you are vibrating on. And that's just the way it is. So you are manifesting all day, every day. And what you are manifesting is based on what's going on inside of you, consciously and unconsciously. And it is not true that you cannot reach what is deep down there. You can reach all of it. The only thing that you need to do is believe that it's possible for you to know all of yourself. Because as soon as you think, I don't know where this comes from and I will never find out, then that is exactly what you will see. So always be open to the possibility that it is in fact very easy for you to find out that what you need to find out, that what you need to figure out, what a belief is behind a certain behavioral pattern, what a belief and what emotions are behind certain materializations and manifestations that you have projected into your life. Know thyself. That's this whole game is about knowing yourself, the game of life. Okay, is there anything else that I wanted to say? So one more important distinction. So you know, right, that now you have to go to being something and not trying to manifest something, because when you trying to be something, you get more of the trying. And it's a very thin line between desiring and wanting something and being it. It's something that you can feel in your body. You can feel the want and the desire, and I don't have it. You can feel the difference between that and the having it. And it's a very great quality to have, to be able to distinct here. Some of you might know already that I'm writing a book on how to create magic through the body. Actually, we're creating magic through the body all day, every day. And what this book is about is how to consciously use the body to create these things that you are not experiencing now and that you wish to experience. How to use the body to get from point A to point B, to be on the path of your purpose. The fact is you can never not really be on the path, so it's like it's a paradox, like all the good things are paradoxes. It's a paradox. The only thing is that when you understand how it works, you will flow through your life in a more determined and calm way, and you feel more in control than when you don't know how it works and you don't know how to use your body, and then you kind of can feel like a leaf in the wind and you're like, what's going on? Oh my God. Instead of just feeling and knowing your power and knowing where to get knowledge that you feel you need at the moment to get into the next stage of your life. So, to wrap it up, there's a distinction between being it, wanting and desiring it. You manifest either from the wanting and desiring, more wanting and desiring, because you are being want and you're being desire, and you don't get what you want, you get what you are. So when you are want, when you are I need, when you are I desire, then you manifest more of that. When you are being the thing, the person that has the desire already, so you are in the next stage, it's not a desire anymore, you feel you have it, that's when you will experience it. Because everything is actually, and as you know, always non-tangible, and then it gets into form and into experience. So I'm going to end this video now. I can imagine that you might have questions, and I'm super welcome. You are super welcome. You're super welcome to ask them in the comments or send me an email. And yeah, I might make an extra video on this soon. Focused questions are always really handy, because then I know where it is that you need to have some more information. And if not, then just keep your eye out on the channel or on my blog. And I wish you a beautiful rest of the day. See you soon. Ciao, ciao.